One of the most terrifying and mysterious places in the world is hidden deep in the Pacific Ocean, east of the Philippines, called the Mariana Trench. It is not just a deep trench, but a dark hole where descending means a journey into the unknown. Sunlight cannot reach this place at a depth of about 11,000 meters. The surrounding area is so pressurized that it feels like an invisible force is holding you down. Very few people have been able to reach this terrifying depth. However, recently, one country has shown renewed interest in this unknown world, and that is China. They are not only doing research, but are sending robots to the bottom of the sea, planning to build permanent bases and trying to take control of the hidden resources. But the question is, what is there in this depth for which there is so much competition? Let's find out the secret step by step. The upper part of the sea is full of light and life. Everything seems normal up to about 200 meters. But below this, the kingdom of darkness begins. The lower you go, the less light you get, and the pressure increases dramatically. After about 1 kilometer, the sunlight disappears completely. A different world begins there, where animals create light from their own bodies and search for prey. Further down, at a depth of about 4,000 meters, the seafloor is covered in a layer of silt, called This layer is formed by the accumulation of dead organisms, dust particles, and organic matter. Although it looks like a silent desert, millions of years of history are hidden beneath it. Sometimes strange things happen here. For example, if a huge whale dies and falls down, a new ecosystem develops around it called Whale Fall. Even further down, about 6,000 meters, the actual trench begins, the deepest place, Challenger Deep, where the pressure is about 600 times higher than at sea level. People have only been able to reach here a few times. First in 1960, and then in 2012, a famous filmmaker dived solo. Even then, some explorers have tried to reach there. But now, China is leading the race. In 2020, they reached this depth with humans using a special submarine. Since then, they have not stopped. Rather, they are regularly conducting expeditions to the bottom of the sea by creating small automatic robots. In 2024, they sent a small robot that is almost as small as a shoebox, but it scans the bottom and returns. This proves that in the future, there may be no need for huge submarines. It is possible to control the entire seabed with small robots. But why are they going to such great lengths to go to this depth? Because this is where the resources of the future are hidden. For example, methane hydrate. It looks like ice, but it burns when ignited. It is called fire ice. Scientists think that this could be the fuel of the future. But the problem is, if the balance is lost while extracting it, a huge disaster can happen. There are also polymetallic nodules, like small stones, but with precious metals inside. These metals are used in batteries, electric cars, and modern technology. That is why the deep sea has now become an international competition. It is not just about exploration. Who will seize the resources first is the main issue. China has already made great strides. They are not just exploring, but also planning to build permanent bases. On the other hand, many Western countries are lagging behind in this race. But that is not all. The main cables of the world's internet and communication systems, called submarine cables, are spread out on the ocean floor. These cables are very important, but at the same time, very fragile. Recently, technology has been developed that can find these cables and even cut them. If these cables are ever damaged, the entire world's communication system can stop. In short, the deep sea is no longer just a mystery. It has become the center of future energy, technology, and power. The depths we fear today are the key to tomorrow's control. And if this control falls into the hands of one country, it will have an impact on the entire world.